everybody. Today we're going to be making a layered cake in our stack cooker. And so if you don't know about our stack cooker, it's an amazing product that you must have. It comes with your cover, which doubles as a shallow casserole dish. It comes with your cone. You have the colander, which is great for draining grease off of your ground beef, bacon, and chicken. Your 1 3/4 quart casserole, and your 3/4 quart casserole. So we're going to be using the 3 casserole dishes, the large, the medium, and the small. We will not need the colander or the cone today. To make this, we're going to be using our mix and store pitcher, which has a nifty center hole, so you can put your electric beaters in here and then you don't get the splatter. We are going to be making a white cake mix. And to make the white cake mix, I'm going to follow the directions on the back of the box. So it's just a package of white cake mix. We're going to do 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 3 large egg whites. And I'm just following the directions on the back of the box. And I'm going to mix it up. And our mix and store pitcher has your measurements on the side. So one side actually has your ounces and gives you metric as well as the customary measurements. And on the other side, it actually has your cups and liters. And so you can see how much you have inside. I like to use my mix and store pitcher for pancakes because you can mix it up. And then it has a spout, so I can pour out what I need onto the griddle as I'm working. Okay, so we're going to mix this up all nice and mixed together. And to make sure we don't have any clumps in the bottom, I'm going to use our spatula just to scrape it out. Helps make sure there's no batter left, so if you like licking the bowl, sorry. But you can always leave a little if you want to. What's really great about our spatula is it's heat resistant, so it works as a great mixing spoon, but also you can cook eggs with it or ground some beef with it. It's up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit resistant. So you can use it on the stove as well as in your mixing bowls. All right. So now we're going to make a beautiful layered cake by using food coloring. You're going to take 1 cup of the batter. Well, it's a little more than a cup. You're going to divide it evenly. You're going to take about 1 cup. It's a little more than a cup for your bowl. So these are our measuring cups, and they're great too because their measurements are embossed. So I'll never forget, or it'll never wash off how much each one is. So I got a little bit left. So I will divide that evenly into each bowl. And then we're going to color it. So we'll have 3 layers, so 3 different colors. So this is great for all sorts of theme parties. You could do red, white, and blue. You could do somebody's favorite colors. You could do orange and yellow and black, or a dark brown for Halloween. Today we're going to be doing some spring colors since it's May. And we're going to be using yellow, blue, and green. Okay? So I'm simply going to take the food coloring and put it into 1 color into each bowl. And of course, the more food coloring you use, the brighter or darker your colors. You can mix and match and play with all the different color arrangements. We're going to mix it up. Super simple. So I'll take the white cake mix and it's going to become blue. So this is where you can go back to your elementary school days and do all your color combinations. Red and yellow make green, and blue and yellow I think makes purple, and I'm sure we could look all those different color combinations up. So that would be fun. And this is great for the kids to do because you could do individual muffins. So you could, I mean, this is a great idea for, put a little bit of batter in each muffin cup, and then let the kids pick what kind of colors they want to do. Do a tie-dye cupcake, and let them put a few colors into their cupcakes and do a little stirring. So, all right, so we've got a pretty green, a pretty blue. I'm gonna make a yellow. Remember, this is a white cake mix that I'm food coloring. The reason I'm gonna use white is so that the colors do show up. You don't want to mix different types of cake mix. So they're all gonna cook at the same time because they're the same cake mix. You wouldn't want to do like a white cake and a red velvet, or a yellow cake with a brownie mix. It just wouldn't turn out well. All right, so now we're going to put one set of batter into each stack cooker level. So we're not going to use the cone because the batter's going to be thin, so we won't need the cone to help ensure even cooking. So you can spray your stack cooker, but it is a non-stick surface, so it shouldn't stick when you let it cool completely. All right, spread that out a little bit. All right. And there's layer one. And this goes right on top. You're going to stack it, and we'll do layer two. Scrape up all that deliciousness. Now there's a little batter left in the bowl, so at this point, if you wanted to lick the bowl, you could. That's my favorite part of making food, and it gets the kids involved, gets them excited, so then when they choose their color, they can lick their bowl when they're done. Spread this one out a little bit. Okay. And there's layer two. And the last layer is our shallow colander. And like I said, this is a cover, so if you needed to cover chicken or rice or anything like that, you could do that. In this case, we're flipping it and we're making it into a casserole. You can do a lot with this top when you're stack cooking, such as making like an apple strudel, or sauteing, not sauteing, I apologize, just cooking up some quick mixed vegetables on the top just to warm them up, lots of things. So if you're interested in learning how to use this top as a casserole dish, we'll have to get together. All right, so there is our top layer. This is going to go in the microwave for about 8 minutes. Microwaves are different, so be sure to check and make sure it's cooked all the way through, and then you're going to want to let it cool completely. I'll check back in with you in a little bit when it's all done. All right, see you soon.